believe that testing cosmetics and pharmaceuticals on animals prior to human consumption should not be a legal way to determine effects and results. 13 to 25 million mice and rats die each year in the USA just because of animal experimentation. This is a lot of animals dying, and sometimes it's for no reason. Our arguments to support this claim is animal experimentation is not okay. Animals are not people. It is cruel for animals to be injured or killed for our pleasure, and animal experimentation may not save lives. Through our arguments, you will see how cruel and sometimes pointless animal experimentation really is. Our first argument is animals are not people. According to the article, End of Animal Testing, even if a new medicine is safe for animals, it only has an 8% chance of being used by humans. Animals have similar insides to humans, but they are not exactly identical. Millions of dollars will be wasted if a side effect of a drug is missed. So, if something works on animals, it doesn't mean it can be used by humans.
Not only are animals and humans not the same, it's also cruel that animals have to be injured or killed for our pleasure. Dogs are forced to inhale cigarette smoke to test for our cigarettes, which isn't fair because they have to die just so we can smoke and end up damaging our bodies, so it's not good on both terms. Also, lab technicians intentionally put cancer in mice to try and find a cure, and the mice ended up dying and they didn't find a cure. So these are the reasons why we think we shouldn't test on animals, because they end up getting injured or killed for our pleasure. In addition, our final piece of evidence in our argument against animal experimentation is testing on animals may not save your life. In the 1950s, lab technicians tested sleeping pill on animals and the results said it was safe to use. Well, people ended up using the sleeping pill, and when they had children, their children ended up being born with severe deformities. Also, an arthritis drug Vioxx showed that it had a protective effect on hearts of mice. Yet, the drug caused more than 27,000 heart attacks in the people that used it. So these are the reasons why we think that animal testing is not a good thing. They tested many things on animals, and the results said those cures and medicines were safe, but people ended up dying. For example, when they said the arthritis drug was safe, it wasn't, and more than 27,000 people died just from one drug they tested, and they have tested many more, so think about how many people and animals have ended up dying from animal testing.
As humans, we kill and eat animals. We kill deer for sport, we also kill duck for fun. We kill cows, lambs, pigs, chicken, fish, and lobster. We do all this for sport and for food. Testing diseases, finding new medicine are the same as killing for a sport and for food. If you use any household items like Axe, shampoo, body soap, or any lotion, you used products that were tested on animals. If you think testing on animals is bad, then why do you use these products? We need to clean our hair and body. We also some boys use Axe, and the Axe is used on animals, yeah. Finally, a lot of people use lotion, and that was used on animals, which would kill them. But since it's for our own need, it's fine because we need that stuff. Our second reason: using animals instead of loved ones or humans. If we use animals instead of humans, we could save more lives, but lose more animals. If scientists used loved ones, they would get sued for a lot of money. They would then be broke and not be able to test on animals for medicine or for anything like that. We can also learn how the body system works. We can see what the animal parts are. If we see what an animal body looks like, we could learn how to make medicine for them. If the body system looks like ours, we can use the same medicine for the humans, if we use the same body, or if the body looks the same like ours, we can use the medicine as humans use on their body. Testing resources on animals' bodies can be really helpful for us with medicine and seeing what medicine works and doesn't work for humans.
Animal testing has contributed to many life-saving cures and treatments to help humankind and endangered animal species. We wouldn't have a vaccine for hepatitis B without chimpanzees, said Chris Abbey, the director of the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center. Hepatitis B is a serious liver infection caused by the hepatitis B virus. For some, the hepatitis B virus can become chronic, which means the disease will last a long period of time and will reoccur from time to time. If you have chronic hepatitis B, you are more likely to have liver failure, cancer, or cirrhosis, which causes permanent scarring of the liver. Also, the polio vaccine, tested on animals, reduced the global occurrence of this disease from 350,000 cases in 1988 to 223 cases in 2012. Polio is a contagious illness that can cause difficulty breathing and sometimes death. Using animals in tests has played a huge role in major medical advancements in the medical field for the past century for both humans and animals. The testing on one animal someday might just save your life.
Animals are similar to humans in many ways, so testing can help us learn about our body systems and how they work. Animals and monkeys share 99% of the DNA with humans, and mice share 98% of the DNA with humans, which makes them good for us to use on testing because all mammals come from common ancestors. The organs that they have, like the heart, lungs, kidneys, and more, are almost exactly the same to ours. Since humans and animals have the same organs, that they make them able to get the same diseases and illnesses as us, like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. We can trust animals' body system back in the same as ours. So that makes animals testing the only logical way to go. While studying cells in pediatric dish can help be successful at times, you will not get information about the body systems and how they react if you need to.
Animals benefit from the results of animal testing in many ways. If animals weren't tested on, millions of animals would have died from many diseases like rabies, distemper, cat feline leukemia, tetanus, anthrax, and the canine parvovirus. While doing testing on animals, we have learned many things about the animal and human body systems and have saved animals from extinction. Lots of animals use the same medicine as humans since we share mostly the same diseases. In fact, in many cases, the treatments were made for the animals. The American Veterinary Medical Association is working on helping endangered koalas with a difficult disease. More than 90 different medications that were made for humans are also used on animals to help them. There are also laws that if people do test on animals, it must be in a safe environment with clean water and food nearby at all times. So the animals are being treated fairly. We kill many more animals to eat and just for fun than we do in testing that can save ours and our pets' lives. Now your pet can enjoy a longer life with a health condition from the benefits of animal testing.
We're going to if you your you want to oh my God. Hey, stop. There's a camera right there, stupid idiot.
Oh, no, I started putting on the last one.
That's on. You do know that, right?
cut it out.
Yeah, we'll edit it. Cut it out. Yeah, we'll edit it out. I want to make them
Gracie, I'm gonna tell you sister that I'll tell you. I'm gonna be like, oh, Gracie, it's so good, better than all
next to the stand. Oh, they went. Okay, I'll make my try over body
Do you think I have money? Actually, don't answer now. I left the
My opponent says it saves animals' lives, but we think that they're going to test animals anyways. They also said that we needed animal testing, but it's not true because we have a computer system that uses it too.
Okay, so my opponent has said that testing on animals does not save animals or people's lives. That, I'm here to tell you, is not true because it has gave us vaccines to rabies, hepatitis B, and many more terrible diseases. And my opponent has said that testing on animals is inhumane, and that it's animal cruelty. But if you truly think that, then what about eating meat? We're killing the animal the same way, give or take a few things. If you honestly think that this is an illegal act while munching on a hamburger, you are a hypocrite. Also, as we said before, it is helping us discover new cures for dangerous diseases. And also with these testings, we can help both animals and humans. We can help the animals by finding out what won't and what will cure them or make them better. To add to my point, we can fill our world with better inventions and medicine by doing the testings.
Well, 13 to 25 million die in the U.S. each year because of animal experimentation. Animal testing is a cruel way of trying to find results that aren't always trustworthy. Whether the testing is drug tests or cosmetic testing, they are always unnecessary and cruel to the animals.
Testing pharmaceuticals on animals prior to human consumption should be a legal way to help our health and help cure the world because it has contributed to many life-saving cures and treatments. The testings have given us vaccines to polio, hepatitis B, rabies, and many more terrible diseases. If we didn't have these vaccines, so many people would have been dead. Also, animals are similar to humans in many ways. We almost have the exact same DNA as chimpanzees and mice, which makes the testings more accurate, giving us more intelligence on how to work, improve, and invent more medicine. Another thing, we also have the same organs such as a heart, lungs, and a brain. They may not be the same size as ours, but you get the point. Also, animals show better results, which let us progress into a better future. Animals benefit from the results of the testings. For example, we have vaccines we give to animals so they don't get sick by illnesses. Most of those were formed by experimentation. So in a way, we are actually helping them grow and evolve for the better. We are helping ourselves and animals with these experiments and testings. To add to my point, just think for a second. At least we aren't using our loved ones. In the end, it all narrows down to one single question. Would you rather die?